Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to try and customize this Matchbox Datsun 260Z. It is in a good condition, but the wheels are not rolling as you see. Yeah. The windshield is with small scratches, but it is still in a fairly good condition. First thing to do is to take off the wheels because they are damaged, and I'm going to replace them in some off-road tires anyhow. Usually I do not take a work on a used car if the windshield is not in a perfect shape. However, this one has some minor defects and scratches, so I'm just cleaning it up with my WD-40. Right now I'm just making some extra room for the larger tires that I'm going to use. It is difficult to work with this metal base since it is harder to take off some material of it. If it was plastic, it would take way faster. Since this car is not going to be played with or use it on my action footage, I'm just fixing these wheels in the easiest way, and that is by using some putty. I'm also creating tiny spacer on each side in order to fill the gap between the base and the wheels. Naturally, there are some scratches on the bumpers. I'm just fixing them up by uh, rubbing them and cleaning them. I'm going to paint the car, but I will leave the bumpers in their natural color. I'm going to add 2 mirrors for this car. It will add more realism and better looks for this casting. Another must, if it is going to be a rally car, it needs some lights up front, and I'm going to take them from this car that I have. Adding these mirrors for my car will take about 40 minutes. I'm just showing you some highlights of my work. And basically they were made from pieces of metal, and I'm going to attach them with some epoxy glue. Looking at this casting now, I see something interesting. I think someone designed this one to be with open doors. For some reason, they didn't do that after all. I know most of the customizers use styrene for these additional parts, but I'm going to stick with my metal parts because I think they are bulletproof. If you remember, at the beginning of this video the car wasn't rolling so good. So the solution for that was to add this piece of foam, and it will keep the wheels from rubbing against the red plastic part. I'm taking a look around the car and want to see if I want to add anything else, but I think it is just perfect now, and it looks like a real rally car ready for some off-road racing. Now it is time to create a roof rack for this car. It is going to be a magnetic roof rack, and I'm going to use two magnets, one from the inside of the car and one on the roof rack itself, concealed inside a spare tire. The way I'm creating this roof rack is the same as I did on my previous videos. I'm just folding this piece of metal a few times, and I think it will take about 1 hour or so, and it does not include adding accessories. Right before attaching the magnets permanently to the car, I have to make sure they will not reject one another. You can see that the inside magnet is very thin magnet because I didn't want it to be seen, and the top one will be concealed inside the spare tire. Now it is time to show you the paint. It is bright red with black, and I'm adding some details at the back as well as at the front of the car. I'm going to add some details for the interior piece as well. Here's another trick how you can paint your rim with different color. I've made this hole in this cardboard, and now I'm just going to spray it with some bright orange. Now, right before showing you the complete creation, here is the car before. And now here is the car after the job is done. Here is a surprise. I've decided to go with this yellow color on the wheels. I've seen this combination before on Hot Wheels, and I decided I should give it a try just for the sake of having something different on my collection. Now let me just add the roof rack, and as you see, it gives the car a different looks of rally raid type of vehicle. I think the overall looks of this car is way better than the original one, even if it was new car and not used one as I had. The back end of this car turned out to be very nice, although it took me 40 or 50 minutes to paint. I've also added some details up front, and I've painted the rally lights as well. Here are some additional vehicles that I have. They are all Datsun. The left one, the far left one is Matchbox. The middle one is Hot Wheels. And of course, the first one is also Matchbox. Okay, so that will be it for today. I really hope this video helped you in some way. Please let me know what you think about these yellow wheels. I know they're a little bit radical, but if you can say something about them, I will be more than glad to know your opinion. Okay, so I hope everyone will have a nice weekend, and please stay safe and take care of yourself. I will meet you in my next video, so stay tuned for more. Bye bye.